Hello everyone. I'm here to teach how to pray the African spirituality way, to connect to the Supreme God, the Creator God, to connect to your spirit God, your ancestral deity, your spiritual friend, your family from the dimension that you reincarnated to earth. Because some people that don't understand the African spirituality, they don't know. They think that we pray to demons, that we pray to something else. They don't know that we actually pray to the Creator gods, but we pray to God in our African traditional way, method. In fact, we are connecting to the Supreme God more than those of you that are going to churches. Because you that go to church, you think that Jesus Christ is God, and Jesus Christ is not God. He is actually a prophet of God, a man of God. So watch. We pray with red kola nuts, and you can pray with white calabash chalk. My white calabash chalk, I have grounded them, so it's easy for me to pray with. You see, my white calabash chalk. Okay, when you're praying with your white calabash chalk, you'll be praying your intention and you're pouring this to the earth, to the ground. Okay? To make the words of your mouth very powerful, like the words that you're sending to the air, to deliver the message to the spirit that you want to, it's important to take this alligator pepper, 4 seeds or 7 seeds. It's just going to intensify the words of your mouth, so that the message that you're sending is going to deliver fast, without nothing hindering it. But you can still pray without alligator pepper. That is how creative our ancestors are. Because when they want to do things, they want to get the maximum result, They want to do it the most powerful way. So they are very creative when it comes to spirituality, to connect to spirit and to God, to angels, to deities very quickly. So this red kola nut, I also have libation. So we pray with libation. Your libation can be water if you're broke and you don't have money, or you are in the place that you don't have access to dry gin, soft drink, or whatever you can use to pray. You can use water to pray. Okay? So anyway, how do we pray using the red kola nut, or using our libation, using our red calabash chalk, our white calabash chalk deal? Okay, we pray, we call upon the Creator God. So I'm going to just use myself for an example. I call upon, if I want to pray with red kola nut or libation or anything, I'll use this as an example. I will pray. I call upon the Creator God, the Supreme God, from fire, from air, from earth, from the water, from the sun, from the moon. I want to acknowledge you for your protection, for your guidance over my life, over my family's life. I call upon you. I want to say thank you for all that you've been doing for me, all that you're doing, all that you continue to do for me. I thank you for everything. I want to acknowledge you, acknowledge your presence, your protection. And then after then I call upon my personal spirit, the spirit that are with me all the time. The spirit that are my driving force, that stands with me 24 hours. Because we all have spirits that are with us 24 hours. Okay? After the Creator gods, I call upon those spirits. So I call upon, in your dialect, you could call some people call it chi. Some people call it ori. But the spirit that is with our ori is the one we are praying to, because they are the one that protect, that guide us, that help us to fulfill our destiny. So I call upon my personal spirit guide, personal, dedicated to me, dedicated to you, your own personal spirit guide. I call upon my personal spirit guide. I want to say thank you, because when I'm praying to my personal spirit guide, I always give them praises. I'm not going to do that on the video. So I call upon my personal spirit guide. I want to say thank you for always being there for me, for always protecting me, for always guiding me, for always teaching me, for imparting me, for showing me things of the spirit, for always standing for me, interceding for me. I want to say thank you. I'm so grateful that you came into this world with me, and you choose to come into this mission, this world, to help me fulfill my destiny. I say thank you for all that you've done, all that you're doing, all that you will continue to do for me and my household. I pray for protection. I pray for guidance. I pray for favor. I pray for prosperity. I pray for spiritual knowledge, for spiritual strength to improve in my spiritual calling. I pray that you guide and protect me. I also pray that you connect me to any spirit that is supposed to align to me that is still not yet aligned to me yet. I pray that you make the way like you've always done. You connect them to me. And you guide me in the way that I'll be able to reach to the level that you want me to be. So I pray to my personal spirit guide with my own intention what I want. Okay? So after my personal spirit guides, I pray to my ancestral spirit guides. Every African family have ancestral spirit guides. Even if it's just for protection, we all have ancestral spirit guides. It's only those of you that are not Africans that don't have ancestral spirit guides. Some of you guys, majority, don't have ancestral spirit. But we Africans, we have very good relationship with spirits. So we have spirits in our ancestral line that protect us, that guide us, that depending on what our ancestors have agreed with the spirit. So we have ancestral spirit guides. Me, I have ancestral spirit guide from all dimensions, from water, from air, from Mother Earth, from the sun, from the moon, from fire. I have ancestral spirit guide. So I call upon my ancestral spirit guide. From my biological mother's side, from my biological father's side, I call upon my ancestral spirit guides. All of them, I ask them, I thank them for protection. I thank them for guidance. I thank them for everything that they've done. They continue to do for me and my household. I pray for protection. I pray for guidance. I pray for favor. May you people always guide and provide for me and my family. May you help me to strengthen the works of my hands, spiritual work. When I work for other people and for myself, may they get results, When I pray for people, may they get results. I pray, I call upon my ancestral spirit guides. So I say my intention the same way you go to church and you pray to Jesus Christ. What do you want Jesus Christ to do for you? You pray to your ancestral spirit guide because they are the one that is going to do the work. You pray. And after I pray to my ancestral spirit guides, I go to the elements of my reincarnation. And I call upon my female spiritual group, my Obanje people. I call upon them because they are also like deities to me and they run errands fast. So I call upon them, I ask them for guidance or protection to help me fulfill my destiny. Everything I want, I call upon them. Sometimes when I'm calling spirit, I don't even ask for anything. I just acknowledge them. So you have your own how you can be able to connect to your spirit. I call upon my Obanje people. I call upon the female group, my spiritual friends. I call upon them. And after then, I call upon my ancestors. I call upon my ancestors from my biological father's side, from my mother's side. I call upon them. And then before I call upon the general ancestor, I call upon all the ancestors that I've remembered when they are still alive. I call their names, each of their names. So if you don't know your ancestor's name, you just call your ancestor. They know you spiritually. You call upon your ancestors. You say the same prayer, what you want them to do for you. You thank them. Always thank them first for what they have done, what they are already doing, and what they will do in the future. You give them glory. You thank your ancestors. Yeah. So after your ancestors, if you have other spiritual friends, like spiritual mentor in the spiritual realm, because like me, I have spiritual friends that are not like my Obanje and other friends. I have friends from different races, so I call upon them too. You understand? So you know the kind of spirit you have. Your personal, after the creator God, your personal spirit God. So as I'm calling, as I'm doing my prayer, did you hear Satan? Did you hear devil there? Did you hear evil things? Because it's people that don't understand your traditional spirituality that they are the one that criticize. The same way that I prayed with red color, no, that is how I pray. I will pray with libation. And the libation, you pour it. You pour the libation. Imagine this is, I have a bowl. Imagine this is earth. You go outside on the background, you pour your libation. That is how you pour libation. You pray your intention. To all the spirit, you pour libation also. Like that. Even if it's drink, water, you do the same thing. That is how you pray in African spirituality. When you're going to spirit, you must have something to give. You don't go